Top 10 Incredible New Species Discovered in 2017. New Animals Found in 2017. Scientists have spent centuries trying to catalog all the different species on Earth, but according to a recent study, less than 15% of the 8.7 million species have been discovered. Yes, apparently 86% of the planet's species are still unknown to us. Here are the top 10 incredible new species discovered in 2017. Glowing frog. The world's first fluorescent frog has been discovered near Santa Fe in Argentina. In normal light, the frog appears to have a dull, mottled browny-green skin with red dots, but under ultraviolet light it glows a bright fluorescent green. Scientists found that the trait enhanced the brightness of the frog by 19 to 29% depending on the level of ambient light in its surroundings. The discovery opens up the possibility that other amphibians may be able to fluoresce, particularly those with translucent skin similar to that of the tree frog. Habermeton cock. A new species of terrestrial crab has been found to climb trees on the eastern coast of Hong Kong. Among the crab's characteristic traits are squarish, predominantly dark brown carapace, very long legs and orange gillepts. All specimens spotted during the survey have been collected at a height of approximately 1.5 to 1.8 meter, walking on the bark of the branches at ebbing and low tides. The discovery of the tiny crustacean once again proves how little is known about the diversity of these crabs. Monster millipede. A species of millipede new to science has been discovered in an old British coal mine. The species, dubbed the Mary Monster, was described as a hugely significant discovery. The brown, 4 centimeters long arthropod was found underneath a pile of stones by a team of naturalists. Entomologist Mr. Olds said, "These millipedes were merely an alternative colure form of an already existing but rare species known from numerous sites in South Wales." German zoologists also confirmed the millipedes were new to science. Dracula ants. Dracula ants that build tiny colonies beneath the Madagascan soil are known to wound larvae before drinking their blood. An elongated jaw with 2 large pincers also allows the ants to grasp prey mostly comprised of centipedes, but also beetle larvae. Because these ants are so rarely collected, finding them is like uncovering buried treasure. Most Stigmatoma species spend the entirety of their lives beneath the soil or inside rotten logs. Skywalker Hoalek gibbon. Scientists have discovered a new species of gibbon living in southwest China's rainforests. It has been named the Skywalker Hoalek gibbon by its discoverers. Gibbons are actually a new species previously unrecognized by science. Gibbons are renowned for their loud song, which they use to mark territory, and this also sounded unusual. The species should already be classified as endangered. Habitat loss and fragmentation is putting the gibbons at risk of extinction. Peacock spider. A Sydney scientist has discovered 7 new species of the tiny Australian peacock spider, a spectacularly colored, 3mm arachnid that dances to attract a female mate. The discovery of the new spiders means there are now 48 known species, found mostly in southern Australia and which range in size from 3 to 5 millimeters. Juveniles measure just half a millimeter. Otto said the dancing spiders, who offer no threat to humans, were even proving popular with arachnophobes. Atractus cerberus. At first glance, Atractus cerberus doesn't look especially imposing. The brown and yellow snake doesn't get much longer than 12 inches, and it lives an unassuming life along the borders of forests within Ecuador's Peacock Wildlife Refuge, hiding under rocks and logs. Atractus cerberus and its newfound kin mark the latest additions to Atractus, a genus of brown and reddish ground snakes native to Central and South America. Snakes in this genus have long eluded scientists, since they live discreet lives. Bird-eating tarantula. 3 bird-eating tarantula species new to science have been discovered in South America. One of the new species, Avicularium miriani, occurs in Peru and is 16.35 centimeters long. They are usually between 5 or 6 inches and are sometimes kept as pets. The second new Avicularia species, Avicularia linei, occurs in Ecuador and Peru and is 10.8 centimeters long. The third new species, Avicularia K, is 4.9 inches long and has only been observed in the Brazilian state. Megalepsis geckos. A newly discovered species of gecko with unusually large scales practices a bizarre defensive strategy when the predator catches hold. The gecko literally jumps out of its own skin. Part of a small group known as fish scale geckos, these creatures have scales that are larger than those of any known gecko species. Each scale can be as large as 0.2 inches, about 8% of the gecko's body length, and those big scales could make the gecko especially adept at escaping predators, according to the new study. Glowing turtle. The hawksbill sea turtle dwells in the tropical waters of the Indian, Atlantic, and Pacific Oceans. It is probably the most critically endangered turtle species in the world. This hawksbill sea turtle really does glow in the dark. With their neon red and green coats, they appear to be radioactive and otherworldly. They use biofluorescence to attract prey, communicate with others, or deter predators. Under ordinary light, biofluorescent creatures appear unremarkable, but their true colors shine in deeper and darker depths.
Subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Top 10 videos world.